Welcome back to the MonsterTalk Report. Tonight we will once again be traveling across the world recapping results from all events from last weekend for Monster Jam. Starting off with Stadium Championship Series Red, they headed to East Rutherford, New Jersey for the final points earning event of the season. In round 1 of racing, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior defeated Soldier Fortune, Kraken defeated Jester, El Toro Loco received a bye run after Black Pearl could not compete, and Velociraptor defeated Vendetta. In round 2, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior defeated Bakugan Dragonoid, Max D defeated Kraken, Gravedigger defeated El Toro Loco, and Velociraptor defeated Megalodon. In the semi-finals, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior defeated Max D, and Gravedigger defeated Velociraptor. The final round of racing pitted the Gears and Nachos hosts, Bryce Kenny, up against Adam Anderson. It would be Bryce Kenny taking home the racing win in East Rutherford. The skills challenge was nothing short of what we have been witnessing throughout the tour, although a surprising top 3 is what really made the show memorable. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger once again performed some extremely fast donuts, however was only good enough for 3rd place. Nick Pugliarulo in Kraken would place 2nd with a nice bicycle and a stoppie to moonwalk combo off the backside of the berm. However, it would be Tom Menz taking Max D to victory as he performed his patented maximum moonwalk off the backflip ramp and a momentum moonwalk off the car stack that he rode all the way back and comboed into a wheelie for the skills win. Freestyle in East Rutherford was off the hook. There was so many huge leaps you think that it's an airport. 11 out of the 12 trucks performed a backflip, only adding to the spectacular freestyle competition that occurred. Tonight's skills winner, Tom Mentz, laid down a solid run that was paced pretty well and came to an abrupt end after snapping the front tie rod after the backflip. He placed 2nd. In 2nd place for freestyle was Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. His run was pretty exciting, adding in some technicality yet enough momentum and speed to keep the interest during the run, not to mention huge leaps and an over-rotated mini-flip. However, winning freestyle would be Camden Murphy in the Bakugan Dragonoid, who laid down an unbelievably amazing run. The momentum was fast, the air was huge, especially this moonshot that came after this perfect backflip into moonwalk. The whole run was just very enjoyable. With this, Adam Anderson takes home the overall event championship and points earning action is over. Points haven't changed too much, only now that Toddler Duke is in the top 5 and Nick Pugliarulo has overtaken Mike Christensen for 10th place. As previously mentioned, the tour is off until Cleveland, Ohio later in June. Up next, we move to Stadium Championship Series Blue as Denver, Colorado was the second to last stop for the series. They are the only tour remaining and the series championship is still on the line. The track crew in Denver deserves a shout out for getting the track in basically pristine condition, as despite the rain from the day before and before the show itself, the track was mostly dry and ready for the monsters. Already before the first race of the night was even set, heartbreak struck Team Gravedigger, as Tyler Menninger's truck was subsequently pulled off the field and would be thrashed on to get the truck out for racing. In round 1, Son of a Digger defeated Monster Mutt, Bad Company defeated Axe, Lucas Stabilizer defeated Zombie, and Thunderoris defeated Avenger. In round 2, the race with Tyler Menninger and Ryan Anderson was pushed back to the last race to allow for Menninger to fix his truck. With that in mind, Bad Company defeated Megalodon, Thunderoris defeated Shaker, and El Toro Loco defeated the Lucas Stabilizer. Despite Menninger getting his truck out to race, an unfortunate mistake saw him drive over the turning mound and lose to Ryan Anderson. In their semi-finals, Son of a Digger defeated Bad Company and El Toro Loco defeated Thunderoris. The final round once again featured Ryan Anderson, yet also featured Cody Saucier in El Toro Loco. In the end, Saucier clipped the turning mound, causing him to bicycle and get it into a stoppie, handing Anderson a much needed win to help his championship chase. After the race, both Saucier and Anderson decided they wanted to celebrate by performing synchronized bicycles. This skills challenge had some pretty exciting routines and moves that the Denver fans absolutely could not get enough of. After his synchronized bicycle from earlier, Cody Saucier put El Toro Loco in 3rd place after a short bicycle into failed stoppie attempt, as well as a reverse popper into stoppie. Corey Rummel put Megalodon in 2nd place after 2 great stoppies off the backside of the racing lane and off the step up. However, it would be Tyler Menninger in Gravedigger taking home the skills challenge win. This win was crucial to hopefully keeping his championship chase alive heading into Kansas City this weekend. A great stoppie into wheelie combo that saw him stick the tailgate into the top of the center pod, along with this insane bicycle that he rode around the entire stadium, was easily enough for him to secure 1st place. Freestyle in Denver would be off the rails as many drivers laid down exciting runs or had memorable moments such as this one from Cynthia Gauthier in the Lucas Stabilizer, who almost made this amazing save. Placing 3rd in freestyle would be Chris Kohler in Monster Mutt. His run was another smash hit like in Inglewood and Anaheim earlier in the year. Huge air, not to mention this back-to-back flip that he got a crazy save out of, and this big slap wheelie. Barry Musawa in Zombie would place 2nd as the run was much of what he has been doing all season long, with solid momentum, slap wheelies galore, and a backflip into wheelie to close out the run. However, it would be Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger winning freestyle with another classic Ryan Anderson run. Most of it is much of what you come to expect from a Ryan Anderson freestyle. Fast-paced momentum with signature throttle rhythm, a great save, textbook backflip, and some insane 2-wheel maneuvers throughout. With this, he owns the overall event championship, however does not overtake Tyler Menninger in the series standings. The pressure is on. Menninger needs to have a perfect event in order to win the series in Kansas City. It's easily now the most interesting points chase with only one more round to go next weekend. Moving on to our next series, the International Tour headed to Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates for 3 action-packed events. And yes, I did say 3, as from what I can gather, they added an extra show, probably due to large ticket sales. Anyway, at show 1, we saw Blake Granger and Max D win racing, skills, and the overall event championship, with Charlie Porkin and Megalodon winning donuts and freestyle. Show 2 was much of the same, although Blake Granger won all competitions bar donuts, as well as show 2's overall event championship, with donuts once again being won by Charlie Porkin. And at the final show, Charlie Porkin would end up being the star, winning racing, freestyle, and the overall event championship, with Blake Granger and Max D winning donuts, and Matt Cody and Gravedigger winning skills. As of right now, no more international events are scheduled until Dresden, Germany on July 1st. Over on Arena Championship Series East, the tour made their final stop at Manchester, New Hampshire. Show 1 saw Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack win racing and the overall event championship, with Weston Anderson winning skills and Lindsay Reed winning donuts. At show 2, Dalton Widener yet again won time racing. However, the rest of the show saw Team Scooby-Doo and Lindsay Reed win the rest of the events and the overall. And for the final event of the tour, Armando Castro won time racing, Weston Anderson won skills and freestyle, and Lindsay Reed won the last overall event championship for Arena Series East. For now, most drivers aren't scheduled for any shows minus Salinas in June, while the rest are getting ready to hopefully be competing at the Monster Jam World Finals in Nashville, Tennessee. And finally, we reach our final tour for tonight, that being Arena Championship Series West. The tour headed to Pensacola, Florida at the Pensacola Bay Center for 3 final shows. For show 1, time racing was won by Elvis Linus and El Toro Loco, as he also won freestyle and the overall event championship, while Tristan England in Earthshaker won skills and Mark Hall and Raminator won donuts. For show 2, Earthshaker's Tristan England won time racing, freestyle, and the overall, with Elvis Linus winning skills and donuts. At the final show for the tour, Kristen Anderson wins time racing, Elvis Linus wins skills and the overall event championship, and Tristan England wins donuts and freestyle. With this, the tour has come to an end as most drivers are preparing for Salinas or the World Finals in July. And well, that is all we have for today's Monster Talk Report. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon with some more Monster Truck content.